What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Sister Girl on Films. And as you can tell by the title, I will be giving my thoughts and opinions on The Matrix Resurrection. So if you want to hear my thoughts on this continuation of this movie franchise that is so near and dear to so many of our hearts, then stay right there. We're going to get right into this review.
Hey, Sister Girl on Films, you don't want to miss a thing. Better stay tuned in. So lay back, get into the vibe, in the mood. Real reviews from a sister's point of view. Trailer reactions, movies and TV. So entertaining and authentic, believe me. So roll that footage, I'm ready to chill. Time to hang out with my sister girl. Hey, Sister Girl on Films. Hey, Sister Girl on Films. Hey.
So, of course, we have my boo, honey, Keanu Reeves reprising his role as the one and only Neo. We got Carrie-Anne Moss back as my girl Trinity. We got Jada Pinkett Smith back as Niobe. And we got some newcomers. We got Yahya Abdul-Mateen. He is now our new Morpheus. And Agent Smith is back, but he's played by a different actor. I forget his name. But essentially, we have some of our most favorite characters back in action in The Matrix Resurrection. And this film has really kind of been anticipated, not anticipated. Because some fans might feel like I do, where The Matrix 3, it ended everything for us. I wasn't a fan of the sequels, especially the third one. I cannot watch it. It is just too much for me, honey. But I feel like it ended the franchise the way it needed to end, and we were done with it. But because there were talks that fourth one might be in the works, fans were excited. And so we have the Wachowskis back, and it don't feel like it. So in The Matrix Resurrection, we have essentially The Matrix 2.0. So the Matrix has gotten an upgrade. We're in modern times, and technology is different. The Matrix has done these little upgrades here and there. So it's kind of like a mind F, like, are we in the Matrix? Has this all been real? Was Thomas Anderson just making this all up in his mind? Because now we have Neo, or Thomas Anderson, is a game developer, really successful, and his game, The Matrix, was a global success. And so now they're trying to work on a sequel to this game. And as they're working on the sequel, things start to unfold, and then Neo/Thomas really starts to question, am I losing my mind, or am I really in this fabrication of humanity, and is this really the Matrix? And so with the synopsis, it feels like it will be entertaining, right? And that they're giving us something like a different take on it, and it's kind of like making us question, what have we watched over the last 3 films? And for me, y'all, it dropped the ball. I don't know what went wrong. I really don't. We have Keanu back. We have Carrie-Anne back. The bones are there. The structure is there. But they just really didn't capture that I feel like The Matrix, the original, and even a little bit of the second one had for us. One of the things that I've kind of always been concerned about with the idea of another Matrix film being made was The Matrix, the original one, back in 1999. It was revolutionary. Even though the effects had already been used in Iron Monkey, like in 1993, honey. That's why they had to bring on that stunt coordinator. But anyway, it was new to American audiences. And it was just amazing to see the graphics, the fight choreography, Neo dodging the bullets, stopping the bullets, like all of that was just like blowing our minds at that time. And so now, fast forward to 2021, people have used those effects to nauseum. People have used the whole dodging the bullets thing even as a joke and a parody at this point. The agents moving fast and being able to duck and all this other stuff. It's been used and it's been abused almost. So it wasn't exciting to see it again, because I'm like, we've seen this and we know what happens, and we know how these characters can move, what their abilities are. And by the time we got to Matrix 3, Neo was basically God. Like, he was a superhero. So how can you really stop Neo? So the stakes felt not that high. So for me, there wasn't a whole lot of new in this one that I felt like this was necessary. And then there were a lot of times when the footage from the original films kept being put in the film, and I said, this is just fan service. Like, if I want to watch the first Matrix, I'll just go watch the first Matrix. Like, I know what happened. And it just felt like, you know how people make those awesome ass, like, fan-made, like, trailers for, like, you know, if they made this movie, it will look like this. And we're like, dang, somebody needs to make this. That's what this reminded me of. Like a fan-made conceptual piece that, you know, if they did a Matrix 4, this is what it might look like. And that felt weird for me to watch. And I was excited for this, but it just was a letdown for me. Now, not to be a negative Nancy, because like I said, there were some things that I did enjoy. I did like a couple of action scenes near our climax of the film. I will never not love the chemistry between Keanu and Carrie-Anne. Trinity is my favorite character of the Matrix franchise, so I loved her in it. There was a scene near the climax again where she had to put somebody in check, and I was like, yes, boo, you better get them together. And when it was time for her to do her thing, she did what she had to do. And so I love Trinity in this. I will never not love Trinity. But for me, unfortunately, the bad kind of outweighed the good. So for my opinion, I would maybe say just watch it at home. I hate to say that because I love the Matrix movies, except for 3, honey, and now 4. So I guess just 1 and 2, but I love them, and I really want this to be a success. But also, I feel like if it is a major success, then they're going to come up with a 5th one. And if it's anything like this one, then honey, just call the franchise DOA, because I'm over it. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you saw the Matrix Resurrection, if you liked it. You know, let me know what you enjoyed about it, you know, what you thought about it, and if you're looking forward to a continuation further of the franchise, because you might say something that, you know, maybe I missed, you know, and it might change my view. Who knows? If you didn't like it, tell me what you didn't like about it. And as always, y'all, like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'm gonna see y'all next time for something else. Happy holidays if you celebrate the holidays. If you don't, then, you know, happy, the year is almost over and we're about to start new in 2022. So thank y'all so much for your support, and I'm gonna see y'all next time.
I talk my shit and keep it honest, keep it independent. I hear them hating, but that's only cause they inconsistent. He said the weapon wouldn't prosper, now they wouldn't form. I'm by the Gulf, I hit the middle and it's good and warm. I got the $1 million motors, I've been getting to it. I got the shit that boost your ego when you listen to it. I know they waiting on the fall, but I doubt